Hello, this is Phil. I'm the author of Hypnopoetics, Modern Love Poems, and Hypnotic Inductions. I wanted to take just a few moments of your time today to show you something that you might find very interesting. One of the most rewarding aspects of promoting this book for me has been the interaction that I get with various people who are interested in buying it or who already have purchased it. If you were skeptical about using poems to hypnotize and seduce women, I can understand that. Everyone's skeptical at the beginning. I'm just asking you to set aside your skepticism for a few moments and see what other people, just like you, think about using my hypnopoems for hypnotic seduction. You'll be glad that you did, and so will the women in your life. One of the ways I get feedback is occasionally we'll send out a customer satisfaction survey to people who have actually purchased the book. And I will send this out after a month or so people will have had time to go ahead and try some of the poems and use some of the techniques that I mentioned in the Seducer's Guide. And what I'm going to do today is to share with you the results of a recent survey. So, to be honest with you, I don't remember how many people were invited to take the survey, but a total of 65 people did respond to it. And so the numbers and percentages that you'll see are based on that sample. This would be the first page and the second question in the survey, because one of the things that I was very interested in was how effective people were finding the hypnopoems and how satisfied they were with the effectiveness of them. So I asked, as you can see, 5 questions, and they had the opportunity to be either very satisfied, satisfied, no opinion, dissatisfied, or very dissatisfied. And what you'll see as you look at these is that there were one or maybe two people, total of 3, who were in the dissatisfied or very dissatisfied category out of the 65 people that answered the survey. When I asked how satisfied they were that the hypnotic poems were easy to read to someone, as you see, about 77% were either very satisfied or just satisfied. When asked if the poems had a hypnotic effect on the listener, again you see about a 71, 72% satisfied or very satisfied. When asked if the poems changed the listener's attitudes or actions towards you in a positive way, what you see here is again about a 73% of the people had a satisfied or very satisfied reaction to the poetry. When asked if they were satisfied that the book lived up to their expectations, a full 83% of the people who responded to the survey said that they were either satisfied or very satisfied. And the question about how satisfied they were overall with the book, 85% of the people said that they were either very satisfied or satisfied with the book, and less than 10% had no opinion. Well, you know as well as I do that you can't please all of the people all the time. But I'll have to say I'm extremely pleased that there were only 2 or 3 people who were dissatisfied with the effectiveness of the hypnopoems. And I think one of the most significant ones, because this is really why people want to use hypnotic seduction and want to use hypnotic poetry, and that's to change someone's feelings about you and to change their attitude towards you and to change how they act towards you. And as you see here, the vast majority of people feel that they're very satisfied or satisfied, and there are a couple of people who hadn't really formed an opinion yet. I'm very happy to know that there are that many people who are using my hypno poems to successfully seduce women and to get what they want from the women in their life. And Hope that one of these days you'll be filling out one of these surveys, and when you're filling it out and looking back at today as being the time that you decided to go ahead and invest in the success that you've always deserved with women, you'll be answering in the very satisfied or satisfied categories as you look back at the good things that happen to you once you start using hypnopoetics. So thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it very much, and look forward to sending you some more poetry in the future. And by all means, get involved with some women and start reading this to them, either over the phone. In person is absolutely the best, and start enjoying the success that you know you deserve and you know you can get from women using hypnopoetics. Bye.